a tale of two very different duchesses. Queen Catherine emerges during a powerful speech as Meghan Markle hits a shocking new low by using her children to hawk her dodgy honey. So yes, this is the Thanksgiving video from Meghan, as fake as it comes, of course, filmed months and months ago. But I think the real downfall here for the Sussexes is the fact that now in her promotional material, she is directly invoking and using the name of her two children. By contrast, Catherine revealed the type of monarch she intends to be during this speech in the UK yesterday.
Love is the first and most essential bond. Imagine a world where each of these environments were built on valuing time and tenderness just as much as productivity and success.
So we're going to get a very unique take on these two very different women from royal YouTube sensation P-Dina in just one moment. But first, I've got to take you through this shock new low from Ms. Markle. As Tom Sykes reports in The Royalist, Meghan puts Archie and Lily in her Thanksgiving mail shot. The argument that the no pictures rule is to protect her kids' privacy looks very strained in the face of a new as ever campaign which actively seeks to sell Archie and Lilibet's lifestyle. Now, I would say it doesn't just look strained. Actually, I would say it's been blown up into smithereens. Prince Harry looks like a goddamn fool because his wife is now using his two precious children on social media to hawk shitty sage honey. From Mr. Sykes, Meghan just put her kids slap bang into her Thanksgiving marketing campaign. What I imagine marketing experts of the future will make of this email when it is included in a compilation of a definitive history on how to run your personality-driven business into the ground is that it's deeply hypocritical to try and generate affection and fondness for your children when you have obsessively prevented their images from being published. Also, I would suggest that it's now fairly clear that the children and the husband, far from being kept at arm's length from the dirty business of commercial necessity, will absolutely be roped in whenever they are required. The Queen's generous farewell to them from royal life. It is my whole family's hope that today's agreement allows them to start building a happy and peaceful new life. Looks hopelessly naive now. Now, I have to say, I was the one saying this at the time. Tom Sykes goes on to say, I hope Meghan sought her kids' permission to include them in her little Thanksgiving email blast before she invaded their privacy in this way. Reading these emails from As Ever, it's hard not to think of how badly Harry and Meghan have played their hand. In the space of 6 years, they have gone from being the most exciting new members of the royal family to hawking honey that they are kind of loosely but non-actionably hinting as from their garden on Instagram. You have to wonder if they had known then that this was what it would all be for. Might they have done things differently? Well, certainly Harry would have, but I've got to take you through this email personally written by that weirdo, Meghan Markle. She's not right in the head because she refers to herself in two different ways in the third person here. The headline, by the way, is why she thinks she's so clever. Oh, yes, things do get better with sage, unlike you, Meghan. And she writes, and remember, this is Meghan writing this, which is why it's so creepy and so weird. When it comes to our founders' favourites, the delicate, herbaceous flavour of sage ranks high on the list. Why, you ask? I didn't, Meghan. Well, those photos you've seen this year on our Instagram of Meghan walking through. So, okay, now she's referring to herself in the third person, not as the founder, but by her real name. Walking through what seems like lavender with its gorgeous purple hue actually share the beauty of flowering sage. Fun fact, the varietal is called Santa Barbara. Those strolls with Archie and Lily running in tow, her husband checking on the bees, Poola chasing the ball with Mia trying to keep up. Those were the sun-drenched moments that made an everyday walk something a bit more magical. So magical, in fact, Meghan, that you're now using it to sell your shitty honey. And that sage, that purple, that scent around the garden was always there in the background. Meghan started drying all the different varieties of sage she was growing, bundling it as
Catherine's new strategy as the future queen shows a level of grace, confidence, and long-term vision that many insiders say the monarchy desperately needs right now. Her blueprint signals stability and renewed leadership. On the other hand, Meghan Markle is making headlines for a very different reason, promoting her honey brand with her 2 children front and center. Critics say it's a risky move. Supporters say it's business as usual. Either way, the contrast between Catherine's royal ascent and Meghan's marketing push has never been clearer. What do you think about this huge divide? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more royal updates.
gifts, cooking with it, infusing it into oils, and indulging the sage-infused honey her bees were busy harvesting. Just imagine, by the way, in comes the envelope. You've got Meghan's sage. No, thank you. And she goes on. And so begins our Montecito Thanksgiving love story. When dreaming up the holiday collection months ago, Meghan imagined what it would taste like to have a sage honey drizzled on her Thanksgiving turkey. And ta-da! Here we are, a stunning sage honey, aromatic and earthy, Epicurean in its depth of flavor and elegant simplicity, inspired by the treat she enjoys at her home with her family. Our sage honey is now available for your holiday table, and there is the hard sell. P-Dina, Prince Harry is now allowing his wife to use his children, to use personal stories of their time together to hawk overpriced honey. What do you make of it?
Well, I don't know that Harry is allowing it. I think Meghan is just doing what she wants to do, and Harry has no choice to go along with it. It, to me, looks like Meghan is just really desperate to try to keep this brand alive. It really is a dead brand. You would think if it were so wanted and popular that her celebrity friends would be endorsing her heavily. This is a product that only Meghan is able to talk about because nobody really wants to be associated with Meghan. And she just looks very desperate to me, bringing in the children. You don't really get to see the children, but they're there. She talks about them. And Harry is doing what he does, completely opposite of wanting to have his children a part of social media, let alone helping to sell products. Meghan just looks so cheap as someone who had such a close alignment with true royalty. It to me looks like a fall from grace. And it's really a pathetic situation, I think, that is also bringing Harry down. And I think more the reason why their titles will be stripped. She is not going to stop. It's going to continue.
Strip the titles. Seriously, strip the titles. It's like she's this desperate, P-Dina. And remember, up until a few months ago, the money was still rolling in from Netflix, right? Like the desperation is only going to grow because that financial tap from Hollywood has well and truly been turned off now. No new series in production anywhere.
Yeah, and she's going to keep trying to make it appear as if she is doing something. Things are moving forward, but that is not the case. I mean, even the stories around the brand, the products even being sold in the Netflix store is not happening. Meghan is very desperate right now. And I don't know how she'll be able to make herself appear legitimate because I think to a lot of people, even with all the controversy around her and the photos at the Kardashians, Meghan just seems to have so many mishaps and problems that are negative and not encouraging. It just doesn't look well for her. And her single alignment with this product really validates how alone and isolated she is with her brand. I mean, she doesn't have the support of really high profile people to really legitimize her products.
No, because the brand is a disaster. And everyone knows the brand is a disaster. It's embarrassing. I mean, if you're a big celebrity and you're posting was never on your Instagram, it's really, really bad. Like the fact that Oprah went there. Oh my God. And
Yeah,
then
Catherine's new strategy as the future queen shows a level of grace, confidence, and long-term vision that many insiders say the monarchy desperately needs right now. Her blueprint signals stability and renewed leadership. On the other hand, Meghan Markle is making headlines for a very different reason, promoting her honey brand with her two children front and center. Critics say it's a risky move. Supporters say it's business as usual. Either way, the contrast between Catherine's royal ascent and Meghan's marketing push has never been clearer. What do you think about this huge divide? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more royal updates.